In dealing with debt today, billionaire Warren Buffett has some advice on what to do with the extra cash from your stimulus check. Buffett says to pay off credit card debt first. Even if it doesn't cover all of your debt, it will make what you owe more manageable. At 18% interest on some credit cards, Buffett says you're basically giving your money away. He adds that the one loan that makes sense is a home loan to buy a place. Let's bring in Matt Schulz, the chief industry analyst at Lending Tree, and some encouraging news, Matt. Coming out of the pandemic, the average credit score is on the way up, with people staying home more and getting stimulus checks to pay down debt. Is it true that there are fewer Americans in the subprime category?
Yeah, there are fewer people in the subprime category right now. And when we're talking subprime, we're talking about folks who have credit scores of 670 or lower. There's a lot of work to be done if your credit score is in that range. And what that's going to mean for you is that you may end up paying higher interest rates, more fees, less rewards on your cards. Basically, it's really expensive to have crummy credit. So the more that you can do to get yourself out of that subprime space and up closer to 700 or higher for your credit score, the better off you'll be.
Any other words of advice?
It's really important to understand that nobody cares as much about your credit as you do. So however you are looking to change your credit or improve it, you need to take those steps to figure out what to do. Knock those balances down. Call your issuer about a higher credit limit or a reduced interest rate. Do what you can to get that credit score a little higher, because really, there's very little in this life that's more expensive than crummy credit. Crummy credit will cost you thousands of dollars over the course of your life. So the sooner you can get to tackling that credit score and getting it higher up, the better off you'll be. The average credit score in America has actually been going up quite a bit over the last few years, and right now it's the highest it's ever been. According to Experian, the average FICO score in America is 710, and that's out of a possible 850. And what that means is that the average American has pretty good credit, but certainly not great. And there's definitely room for improvement, because if you can push that score up even 10, 20, 30 more points, it can really make a significant difference as to the terms that you get on that next loan that you get.
Well, thank you, Matt. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
Yeah, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.